All right, you guys. So I know that a lot of people are going to be watching the recording of this. So um, definitely make sure that if any questions do pop up, that you ask them. Hold on, let me close some other windows here. Make sure that you ask them, because I know that if you have that question, other people will as well. So you can use the chat, or you can just unmute yourself. You can interrupt me or save it for the end. I'm going to be flying through some topics, some frequently asked questions, and hopefully just give you some tools, some confidence to just hit the ground running. And I guess I want to preface this with there really are no rules in this business, which for some people is absolutely freeing, and for other people it's paralyzing because they like structure. They just want to know, okay, what should I do? Tell me step by step what I should do. And we on this team definitely have guidelines and things that work for us, but you don't have to do any of them and you can still be super successful. So I just want to kind of run over some stuff that gets asked in the beginning. First of all, for brand new coaches that are just signing up, you'll hear a lot about something called Success Club, which is helping at least 3 people in a month with a challenge pack. So that means they're getting access to the workouts, and they're also getting either the Performance Stack or Shakeology. Just getting them started, getting them rolling, and they order one of those challenge packs, you get 2 points. And as soon as you have at least 5 points, you have hit Success Club. And there are different perks that you can get from hitting Success Club. You can earn extra prizes. You can earn a spot at the Success Club trip where, you know, they either take a cruise or they go to an all-inclusive resort. There are definitely perks to doing that. And if you are truly in this for building a business, hitting Success Club should be non-negotiable. Helping at least 3 people a month should just be your baseline. Like, I want to reach out and help 3 women that are ready to do this. And we're going to talk about how exactly to find those 3 people later on. But just know that that's kind of a good bench line to shoot for. Let's see. If you are on our Self-Love Dynasty team page, there is a welcome video that's pinned at the top under announcements, and there are a ton of links that you can click on and get more access to training videos that we record. These team calls are also on our YouTube channel. So you have tons and tons of ways to dig in deeper and learn more. Okay, so let's talk about growing your business, building your business, and specifically doing it in a way that is not spamming a bunch of random people or spamming your friends, because we all have those people in our life, on our social media feed. Maybe they're not even people in your life. They're complete strangers that fall into your inbox that give you a copy paste message like, hey, not sure if you've ever heard of this awesome hair care line or skincare line or oils or whatever it may be. All amazing companies and products, but some people tell their downline to just send out hundreds of copy paste messages to people, regardless if they're seemingly interested or even have seen your content. I know I have had dozens of messages from people who I don't even know, I don't follow on social media, that somehow find me and just send me a random message. It's icky, it's gross, it doesn't make anyone feel good. I've never once thought, I'm so glad that this random person messaged me a random message. I've never bought anything from that. So how do you find people, and how do you send those invitation messages without feeling gross and icky and like you're just trying to spam all these people? So number 1 is you have to be super, super consistent on your own social media, so that if somebody does come to your page, they're going to see that you post consistently. And it's not all health and fitness. Like, You post about other things. I like to tell people to pick 3 to 5 things that you are consistently going to cycle through and talk about, because not everyone is going to follow you for health and fitness reasons. Maybe you absolutely love peanut butter, okay? And you will find lots of other peanut butter loving humans that are going to want to follow you because you're constantly talking about new recipes that you find with peanut butter, how cool peanut butter is, all the different ways you can mix peanut butter in snacks, whatever. They're going to follow you for that reason, but they're also going to see your health and fitness content and get to know other pieces of you to build trust. The big, huge thing that I think creates success, but also longevity, is building trust with the people that are following you so that when they do sign up, they never ever want to leave your community because they know you. They may not know you in real life, but they know you on social media and they know you're consistent, and they have fallen in love with who you are as a person, not the products you use, not the workouts you do, but they see how vibrant your life is because of these things, and they want that same feeling. People don't sign up with you because of what you do. They sign up with you because of why you do it. So just remember that you want to build that trust with consistency over time, because we've all seen people sign up with various companies and post about it religiously for 3 weeks, even 2 months, and then they just stop, right? That destroys all of the trust right there. And you have to build that back up. If any of us go through a season like that where we just aren't posting anymore, you can build that back, but it's going to take time for your followers to be like, okay, she's jumping back on the bandwagon. I'm going to see how long she sticks with this. And the reason that that is important is because they are wanting to reach out to you, to trust you that you are going to be in this for the long haul, because they want you to be there by your side. This is a very personal thing. You are changing somebody's life, and they want to know that this isn't just some quick fad that you're doing for a short time. They want to know like you're in this for serious. So you have to boost that inner confidence in you, and you have to just show it constantly on social media. That doesn't mean that you need to feel like you know all the answers or anything like that, but just let the positive endorphins that come from a workout shine on your social media to give that positivity to people that they're craving, especially right now when everything is so heavy. Like, be a bright light for people on your social media. Sorry, I got off track a little bit there. So another thing that's just kind of tactical when you're first getting started is I have a lot of people asking me, how do I take good pictures? How do I take scroll stopping, like people want to read this content type of picture? It's really easy. Use the timer on your phone. Face a window. So this window is behind me. If I was going to take a picture, which this is a common place that I take pictures, I will face the window. I've got my phone right here, and I will take the picture right here. Honestly, get a bunch of outfits together, get a tripod, go in your backyard, go somewhere where, if you're worried about people seeing you, find somewhere secluded, have a bunch of like outfit changes, and just take dozens and dozens of pictures. You can go home later, pick the best one, edit them, do all the things, but get a stockpile of pictures so that when you have those moments where you're like feeling really inspired, or like, I need to post today, I want to post today, but you're in your pajamas and that doesn't go with the content of your post, you'll have pictures to turn to. Or call up a friend and be like, hey, can we do a quick coaching photo shoot? We can take pictures of each other. That way somebody can give you guidance on like where to put your hands or what to do. But honestly, you guys, just look it up on Pinterest of like body posing positions for photo shoots, and you'll have hundreds of ideas. and just do it. Like, get practice, be awkward, be silly, laugh at yourself. You'll have a super genuine smile on your face if you're just acting silly. And honestly, a lot of coaches on our team have taken their tripods into downtown areas and still done this. And guess what? They didn't die. It was maybe slightly awkward, but none of them died. And they have amazing pictures to use on their social media. So part of our job is taking pictures. So practice, try different things, try with different lighting, try different filters that you can put on the picture to kind of brighten things up to make it more scroll stopping. The hope is that someone will be scrolling their newsfeed and they see your picture with your bright shining face and they're going to be like, what does this girl have to say today? And if they followed you for a while, be like, I really need some positivity in my life, so I'm going to read what Sally Sue has to say today, because she looks like she's smiling, she's happy, and I need some happiness in my life tonight. We are trying to impact people to take a leap, to do something brave, to work on themselves. And we have to kind of pave the way and be out there and be vulnerable and show up and reach out that hand. That's essentially what we're doing on social media, is we're reaching out our hand and saying, I can help you. Here's how. So stay consistent, because when you are consistent, this is when the invites can happen. So you've been posting, people are watching, people start interacting with your content. They're either liking your posts, commenting on your posts, or watching your stories on Instagram. Any of those three things mean that people are engaged in your content, and you can send them an invitation that's not creepy or weird. It may be scary in the beginning, but it's not spammy, because they're showing you that there is an interest level there. And you can have it be something like, hey, thanks so much for liking my post last night. It's kind of hard to post vulnerable stuff like that, so I really appreciate you hitting like. And I just have to ask, have you ever thought about joining the group that I talked about in that post? Send. You could end, if that is too like forward for you, you could end it with, and if not, and you were just spreading some love, thank you, because it really means a lot. Send. Anyone watching your Instagram stories, if they're watching like one of your workout videos that you post or whatever, be like, hey, have you ever thought about working out from home? Or if you post a picture of, a list of 5 spots that you have open in your group, and you can see who views that, you can be like, hey, have you ever thought about putting your name on this list? Anyone who is watching your content and choosing to continue to follow you is able to be invited to this. If you go through Instagram and you just like randomly copy paste messages to people who don't even know who you are, or even if you go through your follower list and you send invites to those people, not all of those people have seen your content. So inviting them to something that they don't really know much about is weird. They have to be the people that are engaging with what we're doing, what we offer as coaches. I'm almost done. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is you have to work on your mindset, because all of us go into this terrified. Nobody has come to me on this team signing up being like, all right, I'm not scared at all. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Everyone is like breathing into a paper bag, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to post this. This is so out of my comfort zone. And that is normal, totally natural. And you just have to do it, because the more brave things you do, the easier those scary things get. The scaredness, the fear never goes away, but we're always trying to do things that are just outside our comfort zone. So that being said, you have to be leaning into personal development. So reading books on mindset. If you need suggestions, reach out to me or your coach. Listening to podcasts. If you feel like you don't have time, then get Audible, and you can listen to books on your commute, or while you're vacuuming or washing the dishes. But working on this is going to unlock everything for you. And if you need more content on that, let me know, because one of my coaches, Candace, did an amazing team call for her team on this very topic of how she literally flipped her business 180 degrees for the better almost overnight, just from focusing on gratitude and mindset. And it is bananas that if you focus on it and know what direction to kind of focus all of your energy. Because I've experienced it myself. It's not voodoo magic, I promise you. And honestly, I could talk for hours, but in the beginning, when you first start coaching, you simply just need to try things and keep failing and learning from your mistakes and trying different content posts and seeing what works and what doesn't, and figuring out truly who you are and what your story is. The last thing I want to end on, which I think is really important for anyone, whether you're building a business or not, is knowing what your story is. So many of us feel like our lives are boring, and that's just not true. We all have a story to share and tell, and we need to. So journal, figure out, okay, here I am. What was I a month ago? How did I get to that point? And just keep peeling back the onion, because that's going to give you your content that you can share so that you can be talking to your people, your tribe. So hopefully that helps. I'm hoping that this is still recording because my computer is doing glitchy, weird things. But let me know, message me if you have any questions, and we can go from there.